Hello my friends, it's me, it's Ken. We're doing that there Volta Art Fair thing, and we're at the Galleri Ramfjord from Oslo, Norway, and we're going to talk to the awesome Miriam Arstad, who is an art historian. Who better to get but an art historian at an art show? Hi Miriam, how are you?
I'm good.
So you're going to take me through the booth and tell me all about all of these amazing artists?
I will.
Okay. Are they all from Norway, the artists?
No, we are working with a lot of international artists.
Okay.
A lot of them are from Norway or Scandinavia, because we're neighboring countries. This one in particular, she's from Moldova.
Oh, okay.
She lives in Norway. She married a Norwegian guy. So she's actually close to the gallery right now, has a studio there. So we meet her every day. Her name is Galleri Ramfjord. And when she was 16, she was the first person to ever present Moldova at the Venice Biennale. So she's been in this game for a long time. She's only 29 years old now.
Wow.
This is quite young.
Is this supposed to be her?
This is a self-portrait of her. She is very much into abstracting reality and being loose with her pencils and her brushes.
Sweet.
She is also an art historian, so she has a lot of color references. She works with a grid. There's a lot of tradition in her paintings, as long as with the everyday, banal motifs. So she likes to depict everyday sceneries.
And you have a very big booth.
We have a very big booth, yeah. We need the big booth to show.
Do you want to talk about this next?
Yeah, this is from a sculptor called Rachel Ann Stevenson. She's based in London. And she works primarily with bronze casts.
So this is bronze.
This is all cast in bronze. And this one here is called tethered. So, tethered meaning an animal who is captivated or restricted in movement from maybe a chain or rope, or in this case, it could be a speared wing, or it could be the claws making him impossible to walk, or it could be that he's blinded, or that some people are thinking that this is only one wing, like one wing is cut loose, so it's a fallen angel.
Ah.
There's a lot of things.
That's really
Could
great.
be tethered.
That's really great.
And then we have, these are also by her actually. She used to study taxidermy, so that's where you get the knowledge of the body, muscle mass, the skeleton, the spine, which is just perfectly
perfect.
And then with this patination over it, makes it so much easier to actually see all the details in her artwork. So you can actually see all these like shadows and the way that, especially I would say in the back, all the muscles that she's depicting, tiny details that really makes them alive.
Sweet.
And then we have this Norwegian painter,
Ingeborg Stauga.
Ingeborg Stauga. She has been in the gallery for more than 12 years now.
Cool. Let me see. You have a bunch of works by her, so we'll just go over them all. You don't have to. You don't have to talk about every single piece, of course.
But this is her. She
That's her?
usually depicts children in this very melancholy, enigmatic state. They're quite dark. There's a lot of mystery in them. I feel like they're much deeper than you will first see.
Yeah.
Very typical Norwegian. And then we have this Danish painter, André Lundqvist. He works with very thin layers of oil, so that you can see all these different layers on top of each other. And he plays with this idea of blueprints of human history and also the history of paintings. Architects work with blueprints to know the definite structure of a house, the history of a house. He plays with the same silhouette, so that you can see everything that's been going on, the structure.
Oh, look at that.
Layers. Here you can see many faces from older layers. There's several stories in them, and that makes them more dynamic.
That's wild.
Keeps you finding things.
It does. It's like you could look at it and then say, hey, I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't see that either.
And then there's so much in them that you don't really understand because you don't have the whole picture. So I like this idea. Like, what is this? Is it a dress? Is it a spine or something, or like a rib cage? But it's not fitted in her, so it could be something else.
Sweet.
And then we have Waverly Miller.
This one.
She paints with her finger.
Just a
She uses
finger.
This finger. So she has a layer of acrylic medium, and then a layer of silk paper, and then she paints over that with more acrylic medium and acrylic paint to really make all this texture.
That's
and using
wild.
her finger also makes it more loose. Their edges are really smooth. You don't have those sharp edges. She started that because she couldn't afford a brush, so she had to paint with her finger. And now
She did good without a brush.
yeah. So the only point where she uses a brush is the eyes and some of the texture in the lips to really make them pop out. Yeah.
And this, who's this?
This is also Valeria Duca, the Moldovan painter that we saw in the
Oh,
first
yes.
painting. This is from her bedroom in Oslo. Again, you can see the grid, how structured she is working. Again, all
You almost
the color
expect a bird
balance.
to go landing on the...
Yeah, and like contrasting colors with yellows and blue tones and green tones.
This is great.
Yeah, she's extremely talented, and again, only 29 years old. This is someone to really look forward to.
And this is also the same as the...
This is the same, and here you really have to zoom in on the spine and on this back, because here you can really see all the details in the back.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, the rib cage is showing, the muscle is showing. It's very believable, and again, I think it's her history of taxidermy that makes her so good with remaking these models and making them alive. And here
this
we
is
have
called
a
Soul
reference as well.
Stranded.
The glass eye.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You know, when you do taxidermy and you put in the glass eye to make the animal appear more alive. That's
This is-
kind of a reference to her old occupation. Yeah.
So how's the show been for you so far? This is the third day, technically.
This is technically the third day.
You had the big opening night, and
Yeah,
then
it's been good. We've sold a few pieces. He is big.
big.
Yeah, a lot of people like
Now, has this gallery been to this show before?
No, not to Volta, New York, but we've done Volta Basel, and we've done New York Affordable Art Fair, and we've
Okay.
done New York Scope.
I don't think I've seen you at Affordable Art Fair, but I go to that one.
You might have seen Ingeborg Steva, because she's the one that we are bringing to almost every single fair, and then we
Okay.
usually do Scope in Miami. So
Okay, awesome. Awesome. So you've been to New York yourself before, or no? It's the first time.
I have, but I've been with friends.
Okay.
So not.
Sorry, I want to get the details out of somebody who's never, if they've never been here, so. All right, I'm going to let Miriam get back to the business of this booth. It's a very busy booth, and I appreciate her time, and congratulations, my friends. You've heard from our very first art historian. You are the first one we've ever talked to that was titled that way, so
Well, I'm glad.
I'm easily impressed. I like that. Miriam, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you. All right, my friends, this is how it works. You're going to go over to that there subscribe button. Click it right now. Click it. Okay, good. And now click this, the notification bell. Click that too. Did you click it? Don't lie to me. Okay, make sure you click it. Good. And then, hey, listen, if you have something to add to the mix, something topical to talk about, or hey, we were talking about, Norwegian metal bands. Type in your favorite Norwegian metal band on the bottom, too, just for the heck of it. And I thank Miriam for her time and dedication to this. See you next time. Bye.